Hello, everyone. Today I'm sharing how to negotiate graphic design outsourcing prices without damaging relationships. 3 key communication points to ensure better configurations. This is the most perplexing and prone to mishap scenario for many businesses when negotiating prices for outsourcing. Because the reality is often, the price exceeds the budget, but they're embarrassed to ask. They're afraid to lower the price for fear of upsetting the other party, but they're also reluctant to spend the money if they don't lower it. In the end, it becomes either they reluctantly accept or the collaboration starts awkwardly. But the truth is, the act of negotiating itself isn't the problem. The method of negotiating is. First, the conclusion. Those who truly know how to negotiate never directly ask for money. Many people start by saying, "Can you make it cheaper?" This price is a bit high. This approach will damage relationships 99% of the time, because what you're doing is negating the other party's value, forcing the other party to either lower the price or reject. A mature approach to price negotiation is, without changing the price, change the configuration first. Second, why does directly lowering the price inevitably make cooperation more difficult? Because for outsourcing, the price usually already corresponds to workload time investment, expected risk. If you drastically lower the price, the other party will only have 2 reactions: feeling uncomfortable but accepting it anyway. Subsequent work will definitely be reduced. Directly rejecting, the relationship ends there. Neither of these outcomes is beneficial to you. Third, the core idea of negotiating without damaging relationships. Translate lowering the price into trade-offs. What you need to do is not to get the other party to pay less, but rather, decide together. Within the budget, what is more important, and what can be dispensed with. As long as the other party feels you respect their expertise, you understand the cost structure, the collaborative atmosphere will be much better. IV. 3. High success rate negotiation communication techniques, directly applicable. The following 3 phrases are not tricks, but rather transform negotiation into negotiated configuration. First phrase, provide the budget first, don't negate it. I approve of this plan, but our budget this time is around X. Could you help me see how to adjust the configuration without affecting the core effect? Why is this phrase effective? It doesn't negate the price. It clearly addresses the budget issue. It changes the issue to how to configure, not whether it's cheap or not. The other party's first reaction is to help you find a solution, not to be defensive. Second phrase, proactively mention optional items. If the budget needs to be reduced, what content can be omitted from this version and added later? This sentence is crucial. It conveys 3 signals. You understand that work has levels. You're not trying to get something for nothing. You're willing to take responsibility for your choices. Most outsourcing companies at this stage will proactively help you cut low-value work. The third sentence, exchange long-term possibilities for current configuration. If this version of the collaboration goes smoothly and there are continued needs later, could you perhaps offer us a slightly more favorable configuration this time? Note the key point. Not a promise, but a possibility. The purpose of this sentence is to give the other party the expectation that this isn't a one-time customer drain. What can these 3 sentences help you get? Usually not a direct 50% price reduction. Instead, it's about more realistic and cost-effective options, an extra round of revisions, more core personnel involved, prioritized scheduling, more experienced solutions, less risky execution methods. These hidden features are often more valuable than a few $100s less. Fix. 3 pitfalls to avoid. When negotiating, if you want long-term cooperation, avoid saying these 3 things. Others are much cheaper than you. This image only needs minor revisions. Give me a discount first, we'll talk about it later. These statements will directly lower your perceived value in the other party's eyes. 7. A mindset adjustment. Before negotiating, please remember this. Good outsourcing isn't about being the cheapest, but about spending your money wisely within your budget. You're not trying to get a bargain, you're optimizing resource allocation. A word of truth for merchants who are afraid to negotiate: what truly damages relationships is never talking about money. It's disrespect for professionalism. Lack of understanding of costs. Turning negotiation into price cutting. When you communicate from a collaborative perspective instead of a bargaining perspective, the outsourcing company is more willing to help you. In short, negotiating with graphic design, outsourcing doesn't damage relationships. The key isn't paying less, but don't deny value, don't directly cut prices, exchange space for better performance. Remember these 3 points: give a budget, don't deny it, prioritize, then discuss price exchange current performance for long-term possibilities. When negotiation becomes about using money more effectively together, you often get more than just a lower price. You get better quality collaboration,